course it disconnects when we're getting closer to the end. I assume towards the end of this part. This part's actually going on longer than I thought. I thought it would only be like an hour and we'd go into court. But anyway, should be back. Should be okay. Yay! Good. Glad. Fabulous. I'm watching some of the information real quick. Because it says I'm dropping a lot of frames. And I don't know why. Because we were okay up until now. It might be okay. It looks like it's stalling out. Let's finish this off. The aftermath of which can clearly be clearly seen by observing the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, dearie me. What could have caused such a destructive outburst? Ah. This time, madame, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the Tower of Cakes. But surely Mrs. Garrideb didn't eat the carpet? No, of course not. But there doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of disarray that this room is in is a result of her wild temper. No, that's true. So, this is the last part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mrs. Garrideb's gaze, and that will tell us the real answer. Alright, let's see what we can see. Yes! It's the candelabra! Or candlestick, if they want to call it that. Because you can see the piece of candle! This looks like a very old candlestick, doesn't it? The base looks too small. Surely it's very unstable. It looks to me like even the slightest knock would make it topple over. Oh dear, that would be dangerous. Wait, take a closer look at this. There's one candle missing. Yes, I didn't notice that before. Why is that, I wonder? Why is one candle of the three missing from its holder?
Take that!
Look at the smirk! Oh, I love his smirk! Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the candlestick. Oh! Felix gets his looks from his great-grandpa. Most eliminating, my dear fellow, and of course, the only possible way out of this illogical labyrinth. Yes, the remnants of a ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give away the truth. Scorch marks? It would appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation. Mrs. Garrideb's mighty arm muscles left an impression only on her husband's face. But on the entire room, the force of her strike caused a candle to fall from the holder. And in seconds, the carpet was alight, and the whole corner of the room in flames. Yes, For the most ferocious beast in this world is neither a violent lion, nor a vengeful woman, but fire. And in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and run amok. Eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there's but one conclusion here. After the sparks of marital discord flew, this room was the scene of a fire. He's standing up. Mr. Sholmes, sir, I salute you! Rest in spaghetti. I like the name Miles. I almost... Uh, I kind of almost thought about Apollo to name Sora, but I kind of want to use Apollo if I ever have a son. Um, yeah. My dad calls Sora Felix, and I just call him I call him Sora and Soa and Soba and Toba. And he just looks at me like, "What's wrong with you, Mom?" Phoenix would be a cute name for a cat, though. I did not take a screenshot. I should have. I didn't take a screenshot. It's these dashed long winter nights, you know. Nothing to do but read in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner. Buy all my old novels there. And in the pages of one particular novel, you discovered some rather illicit material, for which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems. Don't know about admonished. Demolished might be rather close to the mark. And beast is most certainly an aptness. Ah! Here we go again. Aw. And the carpet? Was that destroyed by a fire when a candle fell on the floor? Afraid to say it was. Happened in the blink of an eye, you know. The whole place filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bally thing. I was caught between the old stick's rage and the raging flames. You paint a torrid picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining. That's sympathy for you. Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bally furniture started going up as well. You've had to hide the mess behind that screen for the time being. Ah. Over there, Mr. Garrideb? Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you'll allow me. Woof. Poor bookcase. Had all my favorite old novels in that case. As soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh! Up in smoke. Gosh. Then the wife started hurling things at me. What a terrible sight it must have been. There was I, backed up against the window under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books incoming 10 to the dozen. Worst of it is, I lost my favorite book called The Lion's Pride. The Lion's Pride? Ah, yes, your notorious love of big cats coming through again. I assure you, the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest. So the poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of the ferocious beast rampage. Sawada! That's so cute, though! I call Callie Cowie and Calico. She's just such a sweet little girl. She loves me. I love it. Mr. Sholmes' deductions turned out to be correct once again. Can only be described as a great British wonder. I tell you, it was a total carnage. Flames everywhere, the old stick at full fettle. Out of interest, what time of day was that? Not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5 o'clock, I think. So at exactly the same time, as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window on the street below. Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you. The whole of Blighty could have been flattened outside my window at that moment, and I wouldn't have noticed a dashed thing. Oh, really? Yes, show me the reaction. Mr. Sholmes. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo, what can I do for you? Well, I think we've got to the bottom of Mr. Garrideb's situation now. But what does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances? I can't help you there, I'm afraid. What? My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not. I just knew you were going to say that. Oh. Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all things fall into one of only two categories. Those relevant to this case, and those not. That makes no sense to me. Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now. Sorry. Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over. Oh no, is it that time already? If we're to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to. So that's it. No more time to think. Perhaps you'd like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now. I must prepare supper for Mr. Garrideb. Oh yes, I'm so sorry. Thank you both very much for your time. Soseki-san will be waiting for us, and I'm going to have to give him an answer. Well, obviously, we're gonna have to say yes. Hold on, I have to see this. Oh, look at her. She wants the chicken. She needs the chicken. She's so cute. Look. Oh, she's adorable. Such a pretty kitty. Back to the prison, I suppose. Oh, no? Just outside is where I needed to go? It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. We must hurry back to the prison. Yes, I know. Let's hail a car. Oh. What's the matter? It looks like something's going on over there in front of the Garrideb's house. Oh, good lord, it's you! I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Who are you calling an old man, you rum-looking ninny-pinny? Nimmy-pinny? Piminy? Niminy-piminy? What? What? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Who's this Horatio fella, eh? What are you on about? Excuse me? What the? Who are you now? I'm sorry, it just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here, Mr. Rinosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see. Ah, a lawyer? What? If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law. Fine, I'll be on my way for today, but you mark my words. This ain't over yet. Get thee to a nunnery! Do I look like a bloomin' nun to you? Oh my gosh. What the heck? I do hope you're not injured. Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so gentle, thank you! What was that all about? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. I'm not Horatio either. Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here in the Garrideb residence? Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode. Mr. Garrideb mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? This must be the man. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor? Ah, yes, a gentleman named Natsume. Oh, more worthy a polemist in my battle of words ne'er could there be. Oh my gosh. Sorry? Battle, did you say? Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume and I sparred long into the night. I see. I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances at least. So, fair maiden, so good gentlemen, I can tarry here no longer. Farewell! I didn't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room. It seems he's unaware of what's happening to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us. Soseki-san and that man as lodgers. The Garrideb house is certainly full of eccentrics. Anyway, I'll go and find a carriage. Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return. Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over. I didn't expect another eccentric character today. Hello, Natsume-san! I don't remember what voice I gave him. Oh no, it's only been a week. Oh, it's you! You're here, you came! Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched! Oh my gosh. We're so sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume. Oh, no, think nothing of it. Relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never failing, Nipponies. Oh, wow. Let's not get carried away. Oh, I quite agree. There's nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand... Oh! It is through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. Such is my belief, at least. It's you! The miserable, rotten spy! Her airlock Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here? I have no intention of doing anything per se. Save observing, of course. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on my way home. See how our divested friend is faring. Gloomful room? At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste of books. My day has been a delight, and cost me not a penny. Ah, you! How dare you! Airlock Sholmes! I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should have never come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits in those accursed lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed in tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life is bedamned! What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo? He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed, I mean. And there is much truth in Mr. Mustache's words. What? Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say. For the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial. What's that supposed to mean? No, not move. Mr. Natsume, what did you mean by what you just said just now? About the trial tomorrow being cursed? Oh no, why are you looking so grave? You're making me nervous. Oh, I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. That's really agitated him. You don't mean that the trial really is cursed somehow? Are you referring to the prosecutor, the Reaper of the Bailey? The Reaper? Oh no, what do you mean? Please, tell me! Summarize it succinctly and 16 salient words or less! No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever. Oh my goodness, can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly! Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper. But then, after the trial was over, the defendant passed away in unusual circumstances. Mr. McGilded. What? Oh, this is hurting my throat. I'm impressed, Miss Susato. You have an eye for detail. Actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us. Mr. Sholmes, surely it can't be that having failed to have the accused convicted, Lord Dunzeek's killed the man himself? Oh no, he couldn't have, surely? Why are you laughing? You have some wonderful notions. Sorry? The man isn't a mass murderer. He's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow. Oh, yes. Why, of course he is. Oh, of course he is. Then why are you trying to scare me? It could be said, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis. What on earth do you mean by that? The Reaper! Von Six! Von Six is quite an exceptional man. However, in London courts of law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception. Oh, that's good! Soseki-san looks like he's going to cry tears of joy. As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial, there's both a judge and a jury. The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense. It is an excellent system, whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view. However, public opinion, in particular, is somewhat easily manipulated. Right. Criminals, and corrupt lawyers for that matter, can use it to their advantage. By any means at their disposal, contriving evidence, calling imposters as witnesses, and so on. By such underhand means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail. But it means the wrong verdict can be passed. And sadly, from time to time, my dear madame, it is simply the reality of the situation. That's all right. However, those indicted by Lord Von Zieks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed. Oh my. Though the adjudication may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom, within months, they all disappear. It is most striking. Disappear? But how? Ah, by all manner of misfortune, sir. Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the Thames and drowned. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever. Or perhaps attacked by highwaymen. Oh, no. All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo. How weird. How weird that they all disappear. I knew it. I'm dead. Dodo. Done for. Doomed. I like Natsume. He's funny. When you said accursed lodgings before, you were referring to your room at Mr. Garrideb's house, I assume? Do you mean to say you... you believe the place is cursed? Hold on. There may be a kitten wanting to come in. I just heard a trill and a meow. Hello? Callie! Hi, honey. Come on in. Aw. Hi, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Where? Come here. You find a place to lay down. Ow! I smacked my knee into my desk. It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. Meow? Really? Really? I see. Oh? Come here. Come here, Callie. Come here. Hello, cutie pie. I get to pet your ears. Oh. You sit down? Good girl. But I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. That didn't take long then. Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I was sure people were talking about me. I started to become very nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me, all the time, from dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room. But even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away. You must have been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time. Hi, Callie. I've had to move a number of times, most recently to that room on Briar Road. We could go now. Yes, why did you choose there? It seems a little inconvenient. The rent is cheap. I have so little money, it appealed to me straight away. Of course, I asked why it was so affordable. The landlord just simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Whoops. He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late, so I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it! But if not, don't mention it in the first place!" Yes, well said. Yeah. But it was true. It was all true. You mean, the room really is cursed then? Hi, Callie. Hi! Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole, my sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I awake feeling as though I'm being choked to death. And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. I'm branded a killer, thrown in prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm surrounded by scary, sinister spirits! Yes, ma'am. Would you like to come over? You know, come here? If only there was someone, just one person on my side. Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe me? Really, no one at all? Oh, to believe. Yes, to believe. Hello, kitten pie. Mr. Sholmes. Ah, me, Mr. Naruhodo. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about the case on the SS Buria, if you recall. The Buria. Ah, that case, the one with the snake. Well, yes. At that time, I was the suspect. But you believed in me and listened to my side of the story. And you helped us to investigate. I did I? Interesting. What I want to know is, why? Why did you believe me? I see, yes, you mean... because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow found with the victim in a locked room? Well... if you like, yes. I'm a little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said, I didn't do it. But I could have been lying! Surely you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little. I think perhaps you have misunderstood. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me. What? You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in. What do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? I make up my own mind about what is to be believed and what is not. If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang as far as I'm concerned. But I could have betrayed your trust. In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is an overused excuse, in my opinion. Meaning, whether or not one should trust one another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself. Yes, he's right! He's right! Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Whether or not I can believe myself. Aw, Kazuma! A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. Aww. You were so right, Kazuma. Well, my dear fellows, it is time we were leaving, I believe. Already? Visiting hours are over. The god will be here shortly to escort us out. There's a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me? Fish. Oh dear, there's never enough time, is there? I want fish now. Mr. Natsume, if you'd like, in the trial tomorrow, I'd be happy to represent you. I, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. As I said, I only experienced a British court for the first time yesterday. Although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. Something crucial? You're gonna get your kitten next weekend! I expect all the pictures when you get him. Oh! Yay! A baby! Where did my baby girl go? Oh, I hope she's not in my closet. Callie! Callie! Cal! Get out of the closet! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I pulled her out of the closet earlier and just had to do it again. Ma'am. Callie. Come here. It's okay, come here. You're fine. Oh, no, come here. Give me a hug. Aw. You're so mean. She's so mean to my parents and won't let Mama pet her. Won't let Daddy pet her most of the time. Yes, you are. With a pretty face, though. Such a cutie pie. Aw. You smiling even though you know you got in trouble for getting in the closet. She's not allowed in the closet because she climbed up to the very top and got too scared to come down. I had to hold a box up for her, huh? It's also hard to get into my closet because there's stuff in front of it. Mwah! Go sit on the bed. Good girl. What to believe in? The defendant, justice, or the truth? How to believe even? But I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else, to trust my instincts. Yes, yes, Mr. Naruhodo. There's too many S's on this screen. Me and my sister get cuddles. The youngest one doesn't really pet them. Well, she'll pet them, but she doesn't like cuddle them since she's got that slight allergy to them. And she will not let my parents pet her. Sora loves my dad. They are best buddies. It's very cute. And he lets my mom hold him. And my instincts are telling me that you, Mr. Natsume, are innocent of this crime. And it's imperative that we prove that in court. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. I will fight for your innocence until the bitter end, with every weapon available to me. So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow. As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my faith to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue. Of course, Mr. Natsume. It would be fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo, that your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it. When this song started back again, oh, I got chills. Oh, yes, I think you're right about that. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end. Miss Susato? Yes? Would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court? Absolutely. As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant. Aw. I love them. Shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind. But it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Sholmes believes in me now too. So it's time. Time that I learned to believe in myself. Soseki-san is no one. He's all alone. So it's my job to help him, to fight his corner. Tomorrow, in the courtroom, with all the strength I can muster. Oh. I was wondering where the to be continued was. I was like, hello, Callie. Callykins. There are 20 save files for this game. Cool, good to know. Oof. We're not doing the trial today. I'm sorry. My voice is shot. February 20th. We're not doing it today. I'm very sorry. We'll move on to it next week and we'll save again. Just to be safe. Back to the title. I do wanna... I saved... Oh, no, I don't need to save again. We've already got this chapter saved at the right spot. Callie. Ow. You mean Beric von Zeke's hot man? Hold on, I want to see something. Let's see. We're in this trial start. Okay, so we're getting there. Why is Mrs. Garrideb going to testify? Oh crap. I shouldn't have read that, but I have an idea now that scares me. I fear that Mrs. Garrideb is the one that stabbed the young lady because she believed her husband was cheating on her. I now have that belief in my mind. I need to get out of here. Not look at that anymore. No, don't look at it. I'm excited to play 2 though. Oh, listen to that music, man. 2015 and 2017 is when these games came out. Ooh, what if we end on this song then? I'm scared. Oh my gosh, next week's gonna be weird, probably, with the case. I need food. Anyway though, that's not the point. I should bring it up on here. Hold on a second. Oh, dear me. Oh, wait, maybe that was correct. Ah, that's correct, actually. I fear that I have now spoiled a little something for myself. Hold on. We're getting what I want up. Give me a second. May. Oh, that's gigantic. Why? Here, looky. This is our schedule for this week. I'm gonna cover up the Ace Attorney game with it. This is what we're doing this week. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have a show to watch and it's the finale. Tuesday, we're gonna start our Blue Lions Maddening Run and Suffer. Thursday, my shows are on reruns, so I will be streaming Neo The World Ends With You. And then Saturday, the 7th, will be Xenoblade Chronicles. So, this is what we're doing this week. Hopefully, you can join me, Melissa, I hope. But... So, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, I started later than I had intended to today, according to my schedule. I'm sorry for that. We could have had an extra 30 minutes of gotten into the trial. My bad. This music is a bop. This is so good. But these are the times that work for me right now. I might move Saturday up into the afternoon after this week. I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'm gonna take Callie out of here. I'm gonna go get some more water. And I'm gonna go see what we're doing for dinner, because I bet it's tomato sandwiches, and I can't wait to have a sandwich. So, thanks for hanging out and for chatting. We'll see next Sunday what happens. I'm very concerned, because I saw Mrs. Garrideb testifies, and that's not great. Anyway, we'll see where Naruhodo and everyone goes next week. So, I'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be back Tuesday and we'll have fun and we'll start wooing Dimitri. So I'll see you then. Bye!